Hello to all of my BPTV friends, Facebook friends, and YouTube friends. I'm Alan Levine, the Talking Machine, doing my 41st The Speedy Gourmet. Let's start the timer. All right, I have another great fish from Alaska. It's called Alaskan sable fish. Let me pull it out. It's wild caught, and it's also called black cod. It has a nice light, buttery, flaky flavor, and the Japanese people go crazy with this black cod, and it's very popular. It has the same omega-3s that salmon does, so it's very healthy, and it doesn't have all the mercury and PCBs and stuff like other fish, so it's very healthy. We're going to do that today. I got a ancient grain that all of you beer drinkers will know, barley. It's good in fiber, very healthy for you. I'll flip it around. 200 calories for each serving, so it's about a quarter cup. I use a cup, so we'll boost that up to about 800. Still pretty healthy. All right, we got to get the veggies out. All right, I got them all prepped here, ready to stage. Butternut squash. Yes, we've had this about 6 weeks. My secret, look at how fresh that is. A little bit of plastique on there. And we have Vidalia onions, zucchini. Let's get this open with our peppers. That's how simple. We'll take a red pepper out, yellow pepper out, one for later. Do a quick rinse. Get that zucchini ready. Always get the thinner zucchinis. They have a better flavor. Just some little tips there. And we're going to get that barley ready with my rice cooker. Little tease for you. Right up here, rice cooker. Had this a long time, only 24 years. Look at how sturdy that is. Take all the insides out. Little cup. We'll go over here. Get your steady hand. And I pour a nice full cup here. Be careful, you don't want to pick these all up the floor. And I don't want a little weight to play with them. So, twofold process. Little thing there, and I'll mess with the camera. Back there, I like to clean up as I go. 1 scoop. Get our water. Like about 2.5 cups. 1, 2 and a half. Get it ready to go. Put the inner lid in. Helps it to steam it. Instead of 40 minutes, we're going to do it with 13 minutes right now. The oven is preheated at 450 degrees. We'll start that. Whoop. There we go. All right, we're going to steam some veggies. Drew got me my steamer, fits in my pot. Put up the water about 1/3 of the way or halfway. And these have been washed before. Very handy, and the steam will start up. Put that on high. And as we go, we'll get that. You know, the legendary Cutco knife. Ready to start going here. Watch your fingers. Just do a nice slice. And we're almost getting down to the seeds. And we'll cut this into 8 pieces. Watch your fingers. All right, zucchini, cut off the tip. We'll go with 8. 8 sounds like a good number. All right, we'll cut off the bottom of the peppers. Then I cut the side walls. Real quick, throw the seeds away. Shake some seeds out. And we start slicing. Alrighty. Watch those fingers. Red pepper, you know, I like my red pepper. The more colorful your veggies are, the healthier they are for you. Again, we like to cook fast, but we like to eat healthy. Same thing. No finger cuts. We're good. Cut a little inner thing there out and split them up. Nice little small slices. I think I'm going to try baking them today. All right, we're going to get the pan out right over here. All right, you know my routine here. Olive oil spray. Helps give it some flavoring too. And we start off, I go around, then in there. We're ready to go. We better get the fish out of here. That's sable fish. Again, it's a nice buttery taste. And you can flavor it up however you would like. And it's wild caught right up around Alaska in the Pacific there. Put that right in there. Get this out of here. All right, we'll stage a little bit of some veggies. All right. I always put the fish in the middle. You notice you just plop them down and they turn out pretty well. And I have more peppers than I'm going to eat today. But I like cooking ahead of time with some things, and you can practice that too. And you just get them all out there pretty much. You don't want them doubled up, just nice and flat. Zucchini's a little easier there. Got the 332, and look at that. We're going to put it right in the oven here. 450 degrees. My oven seems to work pretty well with that, baking it all up. Speaking of baking, our thermometer from Casey, you know, my daughter. Get it ready to use. Get a plate. Get a fork, getting down to it. Then we got to check our tea out. Normally I'm putting China gunpowder, Young Hyson, or Longqing 4th grade. I restocked my special brand, the Talking Machine Green Tea from Abbaye Vivante in Millvale, right next to the library in Millvale on Grant Street. Specially made by me with Danielle, the owner. And we got to get the tea ball from Blue Monkey Tea. And I'll bring it over where we can show you with a better camera shot. Here we go there. We got the penguin. Try to set it all up there for you. You see it has 8 different ingredients, including China gunpowder. Get like a teaspoon. It even has some red hibiscus in there. And you see you just set it in there. And I do that pretty steady. We only missed a few. And we put it in there. It all heats up very well. And we'll get some water. We're going to start to heat that up. Don't need the water from the sink. It's in my Cuisinart. And we set it 175 for green and hit the start. And you will hear it boiling. Let's get this. Let's check that timer, see what we're doing there. Don't steal my code. It's very complex. All right, we're about halfway there. And we'll wrap this up and put these 2 away. Need a little drink of water here. All right, we'll need a shredder for a little later. Handy shredder for some ginger. Put the green tea, the Talking Machine green tea back. There you go. That's a pound of that lasts me for a year. I mix it with my other drinks each day. This should have a little red tint to it. And got to maneuver a little. All the tea has their special places. Bing, bang, boom. Alrighty. We got some steam, and I saved the best for last. Vidalia onions. It's a sweet onion, very tasty, and I take the ends off of it, and I do a little nick, no pun intended, with nick on the camera, so then I can take that skin right off of there, and I'll throw that in a separate bag in the freezer so it won't smell. Whoa, that was a little slick. Hold tight to this. All right, and you know what we're going to do with the onions, or maybe you don't? We're going to steam these. So here we go. Be careful. Here, we'll show. They're going up in. Thanks for that camera behind us. There we go. Don't forget these. Did I tell you they're sweet? Didn't even make me cry. My son got this thing to dry your hands. No infomercial, but look. It works. Thanks, Drew. All right. Last week, I hope you enjoyed the wok. We're not doing the wok today, but I'm getting these onions all spaced out there so they can get steamed up, and we're working on that. Shredder will be for the ginger. Look at the nice piece of ginger I have. They had large pieces, usually it's smaller, thin ones, and it was at Aldi's, so you never know when you get a good deal. And it gave me a couple more for it. And I think it was only $2 for all of that. And we'll shred that on the finished product. All right. Thank you for watching all my shows. Can't believe it's the 41st one. And we got more shows coming at you every month. Third Wednesday of each month. So stay tuned. Keep watching. Appreciate your great feedback. And I also appreciate that you're trying wild-caught fish. And one other thing that people like rainbow peppercorns. Some said they never heard of it until I started doing my show. I've been eating these my whole life. They're not hard to find at Trader Joe's. And we will use that. And we're going to put some olive oil on our meal when we finish it up, when we get down to it. So we'll check a little further here. 14:55. Guess what? We got tea time. You can hear that boiling. And watch the phone. Filled up nicely. So you got to have that steady hand, and you drop it in there without splashing. And we'll give that 2 minutes. So we're winding down here. Let's do a little test. Don't forget the UV glove. We got it. Alrighty. We're going in. This is not for amateurs. Wow, our fish is ready. We are going to be able to do that. I may have to do a little trick with you. The fish is done a little sooner. And here's what we do. No, it's a little too small. I want to keep it warm. I have this little blue casserole. And guess what? That'll keep it warm for your meal. And we're going to need the veggies cooked a little bit longer here. Probably a minute or so. And we got the veggies are steamed. Let me try one of these onions. Oh, they're getting tender. Needed an extra one. They're delicious. All right, I think we got it. No, the timing is good. You can see it turned red. I don't want to drip everywhere. There we go. Might need to wipe up a little bit. And that was 17 minutes there. We're winding this down. The veggies are looking good. Guess what? That barley's ready. Everything's coming together, guys. Very hot. That steam is hot. I'm used to it. My skin's pretty thick, so it doesn't bother me that much. Give it a little stir. See how it's all cooked up. You know, I taste. Very tasty. Nice flavor there for barley. Something you don't always try. All right, we can start maneuvering. Need this handy thing. It's real easy. Just pour it all out. We're good to go. You know, I'm always rinsing, getting it ready for the next thing to clean. Alrighty. We'll spread this out. Alright, there's our presentation, starting to put it all together. Put that over there. We got veggies coming out right now, guys and girls. That heat is coming out. Nice cool day. I don't know if your grandmother's taught you this, but leave that oven open a little so the heat comes out on a chilly day. All right, we got these veggies coming here now. All right. And it's very warm over here. Double them up a little. We got that butternut squash to get out there. And we split the butternut squash. You know, I like the colors. And you know what's next. We got red and yellow. Let's put a little zucchini on there and butternut squash. Got some onions coming. All right. Yellow peppers. There they are. Red peppers, one of my favorites. We even put one in there. All right, we got onions here. Here's how fancy we are. Trying to shake them all out. There we go. Maneuver them around. Got those colors. All right. Let's get this over. We got to shred some fresh ginger. Look at how handy this is. Nice large piece. Whoa. Nice pieces here. You see I'm not fighting it. Very easy today. And get some of that. I think we hit the floor to get that. And virgin olive oil. And we got to put the rainbow peppercorn. There we go. Stop the timer. 21:08. Just missed it, folks. All right. 21 minutes and 8 seconds. Almost beat that 20-minute mark. We shoot for it all the time. And how about that Talking Machine green tea? Look at the red color, hibiscus. Very healthy for you. Great flavor. 7 ingredients, hibiscus, lemongrass, and a few other things in there. And we had sable fish from Alaska, wild caught, known as black cod. Very buttery, healthy taste, great in omega-3s. It's similar to salmon. And it has less of the mercury and PCBs and all those other pollutions in it. So it's a good fish, easy to cook up. You know, it's a white fish, so you can add the flavoring. And we have barley is our ancient grain. No beer today, but we got the barley and the hops aren't here. We have butternut squash. We have Vidalia onions all over. They were steamed. We have baked zucchini, red peppers, yellow peppers, virgin olive oil, and Mr. Penguin on top of the meal. All done in 21 minutes and 8 seconds. Another Speedy Gourmet, the 41st. We'll see you next time.